Hello, year six, or jet class, I should say. I don't know why that came up then. I hope you're all well and that you are all keeping well and all enjoying well the last couple of days of sunny weather we've had, but maybe not so much now. But you can probably hear that dog barking in the background. I do apologise. But today's class assembly is Wednesday, the 10th of June, and as I said, I hope you're all well and you're all keeping safe and healthy. Those of you in Cocoon A, I hope you're all getting on with your work, your little links, but you're also enjoying being back at home and getting used to the different timetable, as well as those of you who are in Cocoon B who are working so hard at school at the moment. I hope you're all having fun, and please know that I miss you all so dearly, and that I hope you're all really, really well, and that you're having loads of fun and just really enjoying your time with back in school. As well as that, for those of you who are Cocoon C, which is those children who are studying from home all the time, I hope you're all really well and that I've just been so impressed with all the work that you guys have produced so far. So just keep it going. You guys are awesome and I miss you all so much. And I know I've spoken to some of you already today, but if I haven't, let me know. But I'll go into more of that in a moment. So before we start with anything, I'm just going to take you through today's class assembly song, which is Tom Jones, It's Not Unusual. So, some of you are probably wondering why I've chosen this song and this sort of artist. Well, the reason I've chosen this song, Tom Jones Is Not Unusual, is because number one, a lot of you, well, based on from last week's for Cocoon A, Cocoon B, and Cocoon C, you do not understand. I went through one day, I think it was last Tuesday, that I just went absolutely crazy. I think I actually lost it, and I think I just went completely gaga. But I started playing like a load of songs or songs by singers and bands that you guys had never really heard of. So they were saying that they'd never really heard of Tom Jones, they'd never heard of Lulu, they'd never heard of really like the Spice Girls or anything like that. Parents, please introduce your children to the Spice Girls. It's like my absolute favourite band, apart from ABBA. But Tom Jones is one of my most favourite singers, which is a bit weird, I know, because I wasn't even born when he was like really, really famous, even though he's still very famous now. So the reason I chose him is because a lot of people didn't actually know who he was, or who he is, I should say. He's a 79-year-old, nearly 80-year-old man, Welsh singer, very, very famous Welsh singer, particularly in England. And he's sung a number of different songs like It's Not Unusual, Give a Little Love, Kiss. Um, he's sung a very famous Christmas song, which is Baby It's Cold Outside with Careless Matthews, as well as loads of other songs. So, I'm just trying to see what's currently playing. I'm going to exit this because, as you all know, I don't even know where that's playing. So, I do apologise, ladies and gentlemen. As you all know, my technical skills are none. So, I'm just trying to make this sound relatively okay. I'm now playing the song off my phone. So, it's going well. So not only being my obsession number two, but number three, I was meant to be seeing him yesterday. So on Tuesday the 9th, I was meant to be at 8 o'clock at night, meant to be seeing Tom Jones live with my mum and my auntie Jeannie at Hampton Court Palace, where every year they do a number of different concerts with loads of different bands and singers and people coming along and doing singing, such as Lionel Richie. He sang there before, and I think he's meant to be singing, well, was meant to be singing there too this week. They've had like Bastille, they've had Paloma Faith, they've had loads of people singing there. And Tom Jones was meant to be singing on the Tuesday and the Wednesday and the Thursday. So yesterday, tonight, and tomorrow. And I got tickets for the three of us after my auntie Annie passed away. I thought it'd be something really nice for the three of us to look forward to. And now, obviously, because of coronavirus and obviously for safety reasons, it was cancelled or moved to next year or rescheduled, as they say. So we're now going for next year. So when you guys are in secondary school, not even thinking about old Miss J and got all your cool new teachers, please keep in contact with me there if you'd like to. I'd love that. I'd love to hear about everything you're up to. I will be this time next year shaking my butt to Tom Jones at Hampton Court. So think of me enjoying Tom Jones. So yes, take a look at him and some of his songs if you don't know who he is. As well as that, we did play last week the Lulu Shouts game, which Lulu is a famous Scottish singer, sung very sort of like in the 60s, 70s, and 80s, very famous. She had a very famous song called Shout, and you basically play the shout song that every time, that's Miss Salem calling me now as well. It's just going well. That this isn't working very well. I can't remember what I was saying now. Shout song. Yes. Every time you hear the word shout, you've got to stand up. So move out of the way, Joe Wicks. I've got the shout song game. So, yes, every time you hear the word shout, you've got to stand up. So you sat in a chair, shout, stand up. So if you do play it, or you get your parents to play it with you, or you force your parents to play it, please film it and send it to me because I'd love to show it in next week's class assembly. That would be awesome. So have a go at the shout game. So let's get on to this assembly. So welcome to week 2 of Summer B. I can't believe it's week 2 already. Like, it's just all going so quickly. So, Cocoon B, I hope that you're all having a brilliant week in school. I know it's a very different situation, and you can sometimes be nerve-wracking starting something again after such a long period of time. I'm so impressed with how you've all settled into your new routine and just cracked on with the learning and getting used to the new routine within school. I'm so proud of how each of you took the groupings and understood the situation was out of my hands. However, if you would like me to call at any time, I'm more than happy, and please remember to message me anytime on Class Dojo. As well as that, in Cocoon A, I've been really impressed with the work already sent through. Well done. You seem to have all settled into the new routine really well, and I'm really proud of you. As your parents might have already mentioned, I did send like a little email out on the Friday, and that's the same to you in Cocoon B. I sent a message to all your parents last night, just wishing you all, or Monday night, sorry, wishing you all the best of luck, and I hope that you all had a really, really good start to school yesterday. Please get in contact if you'd like to at any point. But yeah, but going back to Kakune, I sent them all a little message on Friday just to say how proud I was of all of you. So if you haven't seen it, parents and children, please make sure that you go onto Class Dojo and have a look. And I'm so impressed with how you've all, particularly Kakune and B, all settled in to your new routines and took it all in your stride. I'm so impressed with all the maturity, and it was wonderful to see you all. Don't forget to upload your work to Class Dojo. I'm really looking forward to seeing the rest of it. For those of you who've already sent some stuff through, well done. And also Cocoon B, your work was absolutely amazing. I've really, really loved looking at it. So please keep sending it through if you haven't already. Cocoon C is those of you who are at home and will not be coming into school at all. You are now classed as Cocoon C. Hello! I hope you're all really well, and I have been calling you all today and will be calling you if I haven't already. This is Wednesday the 10th. Please message me on Dojo if I haven't called you yet. I might have not known that you were staying at home, or might have just missed you on my list. So please, please, please let me know so I can call you. I will be calling you guys every week or every other week. So every week that I'm not in school. So Cocoon B week, I will be calling you just to catch up and check in because I'll be working from home that week. I'm so proud of you guys in particular, Cocoon C. It must have been hard to see what was going on at school, and also making the choices that you've had to make about staying at home for health reasons or other reasons. That must have been really hard. So please know that I'm really, really proud of you guys, and I'm so in awe in everything that you have sent me and into me via Class Dojo, and how mature, positive, and resilient you've all been, as well as how easily you've all taken the new timetable. Really, really impressed. Please keep sending in your work and anything extra to me. I really miss you all terribly and hope that you're keeping well. I haven't put this on here, but I just wanted to say a massive thank you to all of you parents as well who have worked so, so hard. Like, I've had a few parents call me, for example, Ria's mum and Bronte's and even Ollie London's mum, who called to say thank you to me for doing such a great job. But it's also thank you so much to not only you students in year 6, so in Jet class, you guys particularly, you guys are absolutely smashing it, but as well as to all the parents of the children in Jet class. I am so in awe of how you guys have just had all of this thrown at you and how hard you've all worked. So thank you all for not only helping your children, which obviously you would do anyway, but like for being such amazing support networks, as well as parents being those teachers and taking our job on like randomly when you didn't, like when it was just sort of thrown at you. But as well as that, supporting myself and other members of staff with your kind, positive words and your your just general support. Thank you so much. It really does mean a lot. So thank you, thank you, thank you. And this is for all of you, including parents. I miss you all terribly. Um, I hope you're all keeping well and keeping safe. And I know these times seem to be getting like a little better, but know that you still have to be safe and take the measures and stick to the guidelines and all of that. But I hope you're all okay. And if at any time you'd like to chat, please just don't hesitate to get in touch. I am here for you all. So let's get on to the assembly. So, new learning on the website, expectations, and the Brilliant Star learners. As you know, the timetable is slightly different this term to keep up with the changes in school. So, as you know, that when children, for example, in Cocoon A are in school, they'll be doing learning in school which doesn't include English and maths. And the children who are in Cocoon B, whilst those A are in school, will be doing the English and maths on the website. Then that alternates to when the children in Cocoon B are in, children in Cocoon A will do the English and maths on the website. However, for those of you who are in Cocoon C, I have been planning all the English for year 5. So you will do the year 6 one week, and then you will go onto the year 5 website and do the year 5 English and maths, which the English I've been planning. So it's all suitable for year 6 children. And it stretches you as well as stretching those in year 5. So you'll go 1 week year 6 website, next week year 5. But if you'd like any extra, please let me know. I'm more than happy to help. May I remind you, though, as well as that, you do have all of the other learning, which will be updated, particularly the history next week, which will be updated and has all been updated. And there are enough lessons there to be keeping you busy for the next sort of 7 weeks or so, including the English, Math, Science book club, which will be updated every day, and will still be recorded by myself and Miss Salem on alternate weeks. But I'm rambling now, sorry. But I'm saying the other learning is all up there as well, and there is an expectation that you children do at least 1 or 2 pieces of other learning each week, as well as going for greats as well as just other stuff. Like, if you do any other stuff, please send it in to us. I love to see it. Like, for example, Brooke sent me some pictures of her like hair braids that they've done, and that's absolutely lovely to see. I love to see what else you've been getting up to, so please keep sending it in. However, we would like you to keep to the timetable as much as you can, making sure that you're doing maths, English, and book club every day, as well as at least like 1 or 2 going for greats or other learnings every week and uploading them to the correct portals on Dojo. As well as that, I want to say thank you to those of you who have been such brilliant star learners. Those of you in Cocoon A who smashed the writing last week, I am Cocoon B, sorry. I say that because that here is meant to say B, so I'm sorry. Those of you in Cocoon B who absolutely smashed the writing last week, I am so impressed with you all. And the level of work that you guys have been doing. Like, keep it up. I'm really looking forward to seeing what you've been up to this week and what you get up to in your writing and maths and other learning and book club next week. As well as those of you who are in Cocoon A who've already sent me stuff. You guys are absolutely smashing it, not only last week in school, but also this week. As well as that, I'm really impressed by those of you who've completed some other learning topics and created some not only incredible pieces of writing, but also artwork. So, for example, Pearl, whilst listening to book club to help her stimulate her learning, and like excellent multitasking, has been getting on with some beautiful drawings on the side. As well as that, I've been sent through some amazing pieces of artwork, not only from Brooke, which, oh my goodness, Brooke, like, I want to hang this picture up in my house. It's so good. Marco, who's designed what looks like sort of McDonald's-esque / what I would think is like Marco's restaurant, what he'd have up, which look absolutely amazing, and I love the detail and colour choices, and really pop art-esque. And this amazing picture by Mishi, not Mishi, sorry, Alessia. It's just because Mishi's email has just popped up on my phone, so I do apologise. Alessia created these awesome Nike designs, which, once this stupid little slide thing moves out of the way, there we go. I really want this one in the bottom right-hand corner, the pink one. Amishi, that is amazing. Why did I say Amishi? You're on my brain, Amishi. It's because you're on my list to call as well. I do apologise. Alessia, my darling Alessia. Amazing artwork. And I want the pink ones. So if they are real, amazing. Send me the link. I'll buy them. Because that is so cool. And as well as that, I know it's making my mouth water so much I'm going to have a drink of water, because wow, like that cake just looks delicious. That was Freya, who's been working hard on her DT. Now, as you know, the DT isn't compulsory to do all of the slides because there are, I think, like something like 30 recipes, and that is the one that I stayed up till 2:30 a.m. to make. Um, you just make sure that you read through the health and safety and the safety section, and then you can just do like a handful of them if you want to, like have a go at them. But Freya's mum messaged me the other night and said, "Well, Freya's in the kitchen." And all of a sudden, we heard like this clanging and banging, and sort of let her get on with it. And then all of a sudden, she came out with this most delicious smelling and tasting Victoria sponge. And her mum sent me this picture, and oh my goodness, my mouth is just watering at looking at it. It's literally like, Freya, if I could come around and have a piece, I would love to. It looks so scrummy, and her mum said it was the best Victoria sponge she's ever tried. So go Freya, like well done for trying that DT. Ladies and gentlemen, if you have tried any of the other learning, please don't forget to send it in to me. So, what has Miss J been up to? Well, there's not usually typically more pictures than this, I know. But obviously I was in school last week, and there was Saturday and Sunday. I was just getting myself up to date, getting all the planning finished, and making sure that I was sort of all up to date, ready for working from home this week, and also going back into school next week. So I haven't really been up to much, rather than just like jobs here and there, and doing some workouts here and there, and catching up with friends, and calling kids, and this, that, and the other. So I haven't got many photos to share. So I thought this bit would be very quick. So this on the left hand side here of the cat, that's my cat Bex, who this is me in bed. Sounds very weird, I know, but this is me waking up on Saturday morning with her in my bed. She actually was asleep in my bed. She'd actually got underneath the covers. I sleep only with one pillow and put one pillow on the side of me, and she'd decided to put her head on the pillow. That's her hand out, and I sneakily got a picture of her actually under the covers in bed with me. So yeah, that was a picture of her. This is a picture of my garden where on Monday and Tuesday I was sort of doing my workouts and my work. As you can see here, there's all my laptop and stuff on the table. Because the weather was actually okay. As well as that, we'd recently cleared out some of the garden because my auntie Annie, who, as you know, sadly passed away in September, this garden was like her pride and joy. Everyone has their hobby, like Poyraz. Poyraz, if you're listening, your awesome gardening skills. She was like you. She absolutely loved her back garden. And she always, you see all these pots, like every single pot had plants in. So that's mine and my mum's like challenge for like summer holidays is to fill all those plants up again. So we tidied it up a bit, and we got gardeners to come in, like obviously quarantining and social distancing, just to give it a really good tidy because it was really, really, really disgusting and really messy. So now it looks like a really nice, welcoming space. And when we add those flowers in, I think it's going to look really lovely. So I've been spending some time out there. My mum is currently sat out there herself. So that's really, really nice to see her out there. My Auntie Jeannie came over, this big blonde blob. She wouldn't be happy I called it that, but I mean that in the most loving sense. Came over and sat in the front garden, social distancing, and the cat, there's Jelly with her fat belly. She was letting her stroke her, and she came and she just spoke to us, which was really, really lovely. As well as that, you can see this gif here. I forced my mum, whilst also cooking a delicious chicken Sunday roast, which you really enjoyed, didn't you, Mum? She's giving me a big thumbs up, which is good. I spent ages on it, guys. I cooked on Sunday. I forced her to watch Mamma Mia 1. I forgot how amazing that film is. If you haven't seen it, and boys, I know you're all like, oh yeah, I don't want to watch that. Do, it is an absolutely awesome film with the dreamboat Colin Firth, Mr. Darcy, and James Bond, Pierce Brosnan and the Queen herself, Julie Walters, and also Meryl Streep are in it. I recommend seeing it. It's an awesome film, and me and my mum were dancing by the end of it. It was so good. And as well as that, I've been ordering some really, really interesting books. Obviously, with a lot of controversy going on in the world right now, and different things going on, particularly with all the mentions of Black Lives Matter. I've ordered some really, really good books by people from different cultural backgrounds. And I've also, they haven't arrived yet, but I'm going to be reading you guys some in future assemblies because they're just really, really empowering and really fabulous books. So Yeah, I'll be reading them in future assemblies. But as well as that, I've ordered some of these books. And if anyone, oh, that was interesting. If anyone has seen these before, they do loads of. I'm going to get it up now. They do loads of different other books. Iris in particular, there is one on Agatha Christie, which I thought you might want to have a look at. There's loads of like Martin Luther King, Mary Shelley. I'm just reading the back of the book now. Alan Turing, Bob Dylan, Bruce Lee, Wilma Rudolph, Mahatma Gandhi. Greta Thunberg, I won't read them all out, but I'll just read a few. Frida Kahlo, Coco Chanel, Mary Angelou, Marie Curie, Jane Austen, big up, as well as Rosa Parks, absolutely amazing woman, as well as Muhammad Ali, Stephen Hawking, loads of these sort of like cartoon-based books, suitable for children and children of your age, guys. And they're just really, really interesting. It gives you sort of like a backstory to them in a sort of fun, interesting way. And they also come in these beautiful sort of like material-esque books and gives you loads of facts. So they're really good. And as well as that, I bought this book, which I'm going to upload me reading in a few weeks' time, which is Celebrating Equality with 50 People Who Changed the World. And I won't read the whole thing, but I'll just give you like a little spin-off of what it looks like, and it basically puts them into like nominees of the awards, and they're not really sort of like number one or anything. They're each just basically given loads of different titles. So, for example, the Inspiration Awards, you have like someone like Anne Frank, who won the Most Beloved Diary, David Bowie, the Most Express Yourself Award, Bravery Awards for people like Antonio Rodriguez, Simon Bolivar, Rosa Parks, Muhammad Ali, well as the Kidnapped Hero for Oladu, I can't pronounce his name, I do apologise, Oladu Equiano, as well as Frida Kahlo for the Painting Through Pain, as well as other awards for people such as Nelson Mandela for the Fight for Freedom Award. I'll take you through it and maybe read a few out for you guys in a few weeks' time. But I'm really looking forward to reading them and maybe posting some pictures about them. As you know, I always like to add to our class assemblies something new and exciting for you to try. So the BBC have released, it isn't particularly new, but they've released some new videos, which is called Culture in Quarantine on the BBC iPlayer website. On Sunday the 14th of June, they are doing like a live watch along of the Scottish play starring Christopher Eccleston. So if some of you don't know who he is, he's from Doctor Who and things like the A Word as well. He was the first Doctor Who he was the guy, not the first ever Doctor Who, but he's the first Doctor Who when it sort of came back with Billy Piper. And he wore the leather jacket, and he's in the Scottish play. They include a number of child-friendly plays and also Shakespeare's finest shows. For those of you who love the Bard, maybe not as much as me, but take a look if you get time. It's on Sunday at 9:30. It might be past some of your bedtimes, but maybe you can catch up on it definitely. So I recommend you. I will be watching it. I'm really looking forward to seeing it. So this week's assembly challenge, some of you might have noticed, oh wait, Miss J, we've already done this. If you've already done it, you're one step ahead. Woohoo! But for those of you who've not yet uploaded it, this week's class of challenge is to draw a picture of yourself. It could be a landscape or portrait, so it could be on the side or facing up, and in any style you would like to. For example, pop art, basing on our art theme at the moment. It could be modern, classic, it could be done in paint, it could be done in pastel, it could be done in string, it could be half and half, like this awesome idea where this girl's drawn half her face and half her interest. It could be done in pen, it could be done in oil, it could be done in like a Picasso-esque style, whatever you like. If you are coming in school, we'd like you to bring it into a week that you're coming and put it in your memory book. That would be, or also do it in your memory book at home. I know we had the same last week, but some people did not see it or upload it to Jojo, so I'd like you to make sure that you've all done it. Thank you to Marco and Alessia, who produced really beautiful ones already. They've sent in fabulous ones of himself and herself. I was very, very impressed. So please take a look at the National Portrait Gallery for some inspiration, as well as just Googling different portraits or self-portraits. They come up with loads of ideas. Here, for example, are just some of them. So now we're to the end of the assembly. I hope you've enjoyed it, and me and my rattling on. As always, please don't forget to comment below or send me a little message on Class Stage about what you thought about it. I really love to hear. So here are some key reminders. So every Friday we will be zooming. However, this will be at a new time of 11:15 till 12 because this is suiting the time of the children in school. So it will be at 11:15 a.m. till 12. And this Friday we'll be doing a catch up with Group B, catch up with Group A and C for those of you at home, and we'll also be doing a quick fire quiz you might have seen my upload from yesterday. So bring your pen and paper and your quizzical brains, guys. Um, Updates from the Zoom logins detail will go live every Wednesday. However, I've already done it because I thought I'd be keen. Whoop, whoop. Every Wednesday there will obviously be a class assembly posted onto the 6 Jet class story and class DJ, which you're currently watching. Woohoo! Don't forget to watch my weekly introduction on class story every Monday. I will be calling those of you who are working from home the week after next. So this week and the week after next, there will be a class Zoom on Friday. Please keep sending in your learning and what you've been up to via Class Dojo. Please remember to comment on posts on Class Story. Remember, if you want to chat or you want to call me or you want to talk, do message me on Class Dojo and I'm more than happy to give you a ring or just chat via there. And finally, keep safe, look after one another and yourselves, and I really, really miss you. I hope you're all well, and please enjoy the rest of this day and the rest of your week, and speak to you all soon. Lots of love. Bye.